All right, so we're going to add negative integers using counters. So let's get started. So as you can see, I have 7 counters that are positive. So I'm going to start with 1. I'm going to start with 7 positive counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I have 5 negative counters because 5 negative counters. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's one thing that I want to indicate is that this adding sign means to put more counters. Put more counters. Or you could say place more. Place more counters. So there are 7 counters, 7 positive counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 5 negative counters, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then since this is a plus sign, I'm placing 5 negative counters here. Now, as you can see, I'm going to be able to make some 0 pairs because these are 0 pairs right here. So that's going to be 1 0 pair, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these all equal to the 0, and what's remaining? Just 2. So my answer is going to be 2. And voila. All right, let's try this one. So I have, remember, plus means place more counters. So place more counters. So I start with 2 negative counters, right? I start with 2 negative counters, and then I have 9 negative counters. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I started with 2 negative, and then I placed 9 more negative counters. So which means altogether I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 negative counters. 11 negative counters, 11 negative counters, like that, okay? And when you're doing your work, your practice problems, make sure you're showing your work like this as well. So I have 2 negative counters, so I have 2 negative counters. And then this plus sign means to place more counters. So this time I'm placing 3 positive counters because that is a positive number. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. So these two make 0 pairs. So that is equal to 0. What's remaining? Just 1 positive counter. So my answer is going to be 1. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Same deal. So I have starting with 4 negative counters. Start with 4 negative counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. This means add 2 negative counters, which is 1, 2. And so I can't make any 0 pairs here. And so together I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer is going to be negative 6. Negative 6. Okay. All right. Let's just do one more. And then I think we'll be good. Okay. So we have 6. So I start with 6 positive counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I have 8 negative counters. So this addition sign means to put more counters, right? To put more counters. So I put 8 negative counters. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so I'm going to be able to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 0 pairs. So that's all going to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. They're all 0, and I have 2 negative counters left over, so my answer is going to be negative 2. All right, so I think basically all of the other questions are going to be pretty much the same. So that is it for this video.